Can we talk about something for a minute? What is your writing style? Do you write humor, fiction, romance, or autobiography? Or do you like to write for a playwright, like a stage play? I went to see a play recently. It's called Waterfall. And what I liked about it was that it was so real. It was about a woman who was in a stage in her life where she was getting close to her midlife, but she was planning to marry someone. She was planning to have a baby with this person, but actually she wasn't going to have a baby with this person, but she didn't let that person know until later on that she wasn't really interested. And when he found out, he just left. And so now she's on her own and she's wondering, well, she has a career, but the guy she was going to marry is gone. And she's wondering what to do with her life. And she knows she doesn't want to have kids. And she had planned not to have kids. But she tried to keep this man by saying, yeah, maybe we'll have kids one day. But she admitted to him that no, she's not planning to ever have kids because she already tied her tubes, which is a ball drop in her story. And then we realize, okay, this is a serious situation for her. But then she comes to terms with her life, that her life is going to look different than her mother's or her grandmother's, or all the people before her. She's not going to have kids, and she doesn't plan to, and she doesn't want to. She would prefer to focus on her career. And this story was very realistic. I thought it was very poignant for a lot of people who just don't choose to have a family of their own. They just want to live and just be. There are some couples that never have children, and that's okay. And for her, she has to go the narrow way, the unbeaten path, the path that's least taken. And to write about that and to make it a play was genius. I think a lot of people showed up to see this play, and a lot of people probably resonated with it. I think it had an undertone of female empowerment because it was about making a decision to tie your tubes and to not have children. And it was about not being like the rest of your family, being a little different than what's the cultural norm. She came from a Haitian family. Her Haitian mom was ready for some grandkids, and she just wasn't having it. And this was very realistic. And sometimes in stories and writing, we have to be our honest selves, our realistic selves, and really tell a true story and not sugarcoat it. And that's what I liked about this story called Waterfall, which I saw in Manhattan one night. It was around my birthday, I believe, and I went to see it, and it was really good. And I don't think it's playing anymore, but it was really good. It was an off-Broadway play. And I actually did a video about it, another audio. It's on YouTube. And you could see what that was about and my thoughts on it. And yeah, it was an interesting story. So what would you write about if you could write about anything? What is something real that is happening in your life that you could share through fictional story writing or playwright? What is real for you? You could think of A Raisin in the Sun is a very realistic story. That's why it resonates with so many people, about coming from the bottom to the top and money changing your life and all these things. What is real in your life that you could address that hasn't been talked about, or maybe doesn't see the light of day in writing? I think finding your style is addressing realistic problems, realistic conversations, such as womanhood, such as family, such as generational habits, culture. What is your decision? What would you talk about in your writing? So I wanted to just put that out there.